Hey, viewing audience. This is kind of new to us. We do all think we have faces made for radio. We do actually have a practice of getting together and recording, but it's not usually video. So we're a little shaky and weird on here. What was it?
A little deer in the headlights. Steer you the headlights.
Anyhow, so this is a project called 365 Nerds, I believe Nerd 365, where 365 different nerds and nerd fighters are creating video blogs that go up through the intern tubes.
See, we have an audio call that is a long-running podcast, but it's not involved with like hand gesturing.
We can't talk with our hands and make the point that we need to make.
We can
we've all been going Nixon peace sign.
This is all new,
all
very
the time,
new.
and we didn't know each other were doing it.
Old fogey video podcast.
And that's like a pixelated hand waving too. That's the cool part. It's all pixelated.
Jazz hands. So our usual podcast is called Four Guys Walk Into a Bar. It's available on iTunes and other fine podcast aggregators out there.
The thing we do in our regular cast is, besides lots of rat holes and extraneous tangential material, is picks. Do you want to do picks?
Yeah, picks would be good. My pick is going to be Supernatural. Have any of you been watching Supernatural?
Dave, could you explain? I think we need a little pick introduction here. What is a pick, and why is it important?
Given that our shows have had absolutely no structure and we're rat-holing all over the place, someone thought we might have some structure, and the idea was, what's your favorite pick of a thing for that week?
Just a quick rat hole. The Holy Roman Empire was neither Holy Roman or Empire. You know that one?
Voltaire?
Yes.
Yeah. So what about Rafe Fine is neither Rafe nor Fine? Discuss, Rafe
Fine is fine, isn't he?
Never mind, move on. Rat hole.
Who's Rafe Fine? All right, moving on.
You don't know who Rafe Fine is?
I think I blocked that out of my mind completely.
Voldemort, the English patient?
Not to mention Schindler's List.
Ralph?
That guy was like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's not Ralph, man.
But he didn't actually embody the list, whereas he was almost,
It's much better if you actually have the word spelled out in front of you, because otherwise...
Well, okay.
Yeah. But some of us got it. We're like, that's cool.
So, anyone got a pick?
I have
So,
one here.
Supernatural. Have
It's good.
either of you seen it?
Not seen it.
Okay.
WB?
I saw it and I was like, it's scary. I don't need this. It's well produced. It's good at being scary. I'm not going to go here. But enough people were raving about it. I gave it some more yardage. And end of season 5, amazing. It's a slow build to that. And that's what I got for now.
I got to get
Season
to
5. There may be
seasons.
good stuff before that, but season 5 I was ripe for, and it was a well constructed arc to there. Anyhow, you guys.
I think I would like to share that I discovered this past week is going to be an iPad app, something called Mind, which looks a lot like this.
Whoa, video and all.
So it's a calendar kind of app, but there's and basically it syncs into your Outlook calendar or whatever calendars and stuff like this, and it tells you what's going on for the day. The nice thing, this is the thing I like the most about it, because as I have my days, I have like 11, 10 meetings, whatever, during the day, and at the end of it, I get this message that says, you're free. Go back to your bucket list. You can do stuff. I like that, and also. Yeah, and then also down here, there's also a thing where if you actually have like locations in them, it'll tell you the traffic says it's 15 minutes to get there. Go now.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's nice.
So.
It's MYND Mind, but that's a cool little app.
Cool. All right, well, let me give you my pick. We have had a history of cool and interesting data issues, and we're missing our fourth player of the group who's really into datagasms and stuff. But so I saw this really interesting article of how crime has been going down in the United States, and their sociologists have been trying to figure out why, and they say, well, maybe
stop this.
Yeah, well, how can we put an end to this problem? We're going to run out of jobs for our prison guards. So, it's community policing, but that doesn't really fit the data. We're putting lots of people in prison so that there's less crime, but that doesn't really fit the data. The economy's getting better, but it kept going down even in the recession and stuff. So most people just sort of shrug their shoulders and say, well, it's a mixture of different things. We don't really know. So the Freakonomics, it may be the Freakonomics people who came up with this, but somebody figured out that the curves for the increase in crime that led up to the 60s and then down since then maps exactly, and this is true, community by community as well as nationwide, to a 20-year shift See, like curves that go like this, but 20 years apart. Oh, running out of time. And 20-year shift of like the level of lead in gasoline. And so the idea is that this is poisoning our fetuses and children, and then 20 years later they turn into criminals. But he says, look, the data works. I'm just telling you. And there actually is a sort of causal connection one can draw. It's not completely insanity.
It's not just correlation?
Well, who knows?
Okay.
No, we should run away. Freakonomics' answer is, well, all those criminals kind of were aborted. The birth control.
Oh, well, there's that too. Yeah. But I'm not sure that data works perfectly either. So anyway.
That's why they're theories. But we should wrap. So we are a version of 4 Guys Walk Into a Bar. Our email is 4guysmail@gmail.com. Peace out.
Hey, it was fun. You enjoyed the show.